Good morning. I'm not sure quite why this light makes my skin look so harsh. I've just put moisturiser on it because it is 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and I thought I would bring you along for a weekend in my life during Miss Great Britain's summer. So Miss Great Britain holds a load of regional heats, which are the qualifiers for the national final in October, throughout the summer between May and the beginning of August. So this is going to be a fairly typical weekend in my life during Miss Great Britain's summer, and I'm very excited to take you along with me. So earlier this week, I actually spent 24 hours in Mallorca for the Queen's photo shoot. So I'm already a little bit tired, but that is nothing that coffee can't fix. By the way, there is a vlog on that on my channel if you want to see my 24 hours in Mallorca. I still haven't unpacked. Here is all of my unpacking I need to do. And here is Otis. Say hello. He says, good morning. So I've got to get ready this morning because I have to leave the house in about an hour for the first stop on my Great British weekend. So let's get ready. We're going to be brushing these curls out when we arrive, just so they're lasting as long as possible. But I'm in the Miss Great Britain car and I am now on my way to Gloucestershire. My first event of the weekend is the Miss Great Britain Gloucestershire Masterclass, and I'm so excited to go and meet the girls. Whenever I can't make a final, I really love to try and make the masterclass if I can, so I can meet the girls, say hello, and really just share some advice that I've learned from the last couple of years of competing. So I'm very excited to get there. The director is a very special lady, so I cannot wait to introduce you to her. Let's get going. Making good progress, but I've made a quick stop at the services for a Starbucks detour, mainly because I genuinely did not have time to have breakfast or a coffee this morning, and I need my breakfast. I'm super hungry, so I'm going to grab a coffee and probably a pastry that I can eat in the last hour of the journey. But it's getting super exciting. I cannot wait to meet all the girls. I'm here with a very special lady who I promised I'd introduce you to. This is Kelly. Kelly is the regional director for Miss Great Britain Gloucestershire. But more importantly, Kelly competed on stage in 2024 as Miss Cotswolds. How are you loving your director era?
I actually really love it. It's completely different, but in such a good way. It's like you empower women by competing, but it's like hearing their stories. It's like filling my heart with something. Honestly, it's like healed my inner child. I feel like an absolute child.
And how long have you got to go to the finals now?
2 weeks.
And how are we feeling? Excited? Nervous?
Really excited. A little bit nervous, but I know it's going to be fine.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And you've got some really lovely girls, all complete pageant newbies, which we love because we're introducing them to the world's best hobby in the world.
They're going to love it. They're going to all be obsessed with the end of it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm on my way home from the Miss Gloucester Masterclass, and I have in my car, I've just stopped at the services, a peach monster. And the reason for this is I'm beginning to struggle. After doing Mallorca this week and also working full time, I literally only had one day off for Mallorca. I'm definitely feeling the tiredness today, and I was actually meant to pop up to Barry in Wales to watch Miss Earth Wales because I know a couple of the gorgeous women competing, and also Danny Latimer, who is the reigning Miss Universe Great Britain, is also the director of Miss Earth Wales. I really wanted to be there, but what I'm learning is that I can't be everywhere and I can't do everything. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be making Miss Earth Wales tonight, but I'm going to head home and have a little bit of rest instead. Also, I've barely been home this week between work, Mallorca, and I got my nails done yesterday. As you can see, they're nice and fresh. They were 5 weeks old, not good. I've barely been home and I need to unpack. I need to just have a bit of a rest. And I am going to be watching the live stream of Miss Earth Wales this evening. So I will be rooting on all of the incredible girls. But we've got about an hour and a bit left to go on the journey. I'm going to drink this and also eat the all-day breakfast sandwich that I just bought. So let's get moving. We are now home. The makeup has come off. We are here with Otis, who is absolutely desperate for some dinner. But I've just spent the last 20 minutes washing my sash because there was so much makeup on it and I was so reluctant to wash it out of fear of ruining it. But I've actually done a pretty good job. And I'm really pleased with myself. I can carry on my pageant weekend knowing that my sash is clean and is in the process of drying, which is very good. I'm going to cook some dinner and then I'm going to have a very nice chilled evening just to try and get a little bit of rest before another busy pageant day tomorrow. It's currently 11:10 and I am currently doing something which is not quite so glamorous. I am repainting my toenails ahead of tomorrow. I've spent a lot of this evening editing my vlog of the Mallorca photo shoot because I know that you all really want it. But to be honest, the evening has completely run away with me. I think I started doing it about 8 o'clock and suddenly it is 11 p.m. But it's ready to go up. It's going up tomorrow, which is very, very exciting. But I don't really feel like I've had a minute to actually do anything. But it's up, it's ready, it's fine. And we've got another busy pageant day ahead of us tomorrow. So I'm going to finish off my toes. I'm going to head to bed and I will see you all in the morning. Good morning from me, looking a little bit like Dora the Explorer on my morning dog walk. Today we have a very exciting day. So it is the final of the Miss Great Britain Dorset Heat. Now Dorset is very special to me for 2 reasons. First of all, because it is run by a very special friend of mine, Larissa, who I actually competed with in my first ever pageant and who is now not only a finalist for Miss Universe Great Britain, but it's also running a regional heat, having previously been our very gorgeous Miss Great Britain. And second of all, because I actually live very near Dorset and work in Dorset. So it's a county that I absolutely love. I've got family there. So finding the best representative for Dorset is something that I'm really excited about. So I'm just taking Otis out on his morning dog walk. Here is Otis, scurrying around the forest, or the puppy forest as we call it. I'm then going to be heading down to Bournemouth to get my hair and makeup done before heading home again for a couple of hours before heading down to actually start judging. I think I have to be there about 3 o'clock. So it's going to be a busy day, but I'm very, very excited. Another day, another glam with Jazz. Jazz is becoming a bit of a regular feature on these vlogs now, aren't you, Jazz? Because you're looking after me all summer.
It's basically the Alice and Jazz vlog.
It is. It's the Alice and Jazz summer. Forget GB summer.
No, it is.
But we are just having some glam and then going to pop home for a couple of hours and then head back, fully ready to go.
And then we'll be back with you soon.
We will. So the idea was I would quickly pop home, grab some stuff and then come back. But I'm stuck in standstill traffic, which was not the plan. I always feel like all my stun hair and makeup looks really strange. So you have to excuse me. But I have just got home. It's taken me over an hour to get home. It is now 1:05. So I need to have some food, get packed up for this afternoon, get changed, and then head back down to Bournemouth for about 3 p.m. So I've probably got about an hour and 20 minutes home, just have a bit of a chill, make sure I've eaten a proper meal as well, because pageant days are not great for meal scheduling because the events tend to be right when I'd be eating dinner at home. So gonna have a little bit of rest time, have some food, and then head back. It is about 3:15 and we are back at the Miss Great Britain Dorset venue. We are going to have a judges briefing very shortly before we get going, but this is the interview room and this is my gorgeous sister queen Laura over here as well. Laura is our gorgeous classic queenie, as you guys all know by now. So this is the judges interview room. So this is where the girls are going to come and sit down and have their 2-minute chat with us where they tell us all about themselves and what they would love to do as the next Miss Dorset. I'm so excited to get going. I'm also a little bit nervous. I always get a little bit nervous. I just know how much this means to all the girls and the responsibility we have as judges. So hopefully we will do a great job and choose an amazing Miss Dorset. Welcome to Miss Great Britain Dorset. We've had a lot of the onstage rounds and now we are just in the interval where we wait our top 5 results. I've had so much fun. It's been really lovely sitting at this judging table and watching all of the incredible finalists walking down. It's just been amazing. Excuse the makeup, it's definitely started to come off, but this is how you know you're a pageant girl. I have my cup of coffee here from Starbucks earlier, and in the car on the way home, I've genuinely taken my eyelashes off and attach them to my Starbucks coffee cup, which will be going in the bin shortly. It is now 10:30, which is actually quite an early finish and home time for a pageant, but I've just pulled up at home. I'm very excited to take my hair extensions out and to take this makeup off and to wrap up a very, very busy Miss Great Britain weekend. But it has been so lovely. I hope you've enjoyed coming to spend a very busy weekend with me as part of Miss Great Britain Summer, and I will see you all for the next one.